Hi you guys, it's Yogi Cameron, and today's topic is going to be about silence. Now, silence is deadly when used in the wrong way, and silence is beautiful and healing when used in the correct way. So when we're using silence in the correct way, we're using it for contemplation, we're going inward, we're seeing what our thoughts are about, what we're thinking, what our determination is about, who are we? All of those kind of things are when we go into a contemplative silence, let's say. So we're using silence as a way of healing, for example, because it helps us to stay still. So there's various ways positive ways that we use silence, and silence can be such a healer, because when you sit still, you're quiet. You know that when you sit down and do your meditation and you're quiet, what healing it brings you. So imagine during your day you have that silence as well. But then on the other hand, some people use silence for getting back at people and putting people in their place and those kind of things. So we silently block people out. And that's when it becomes very negative. So that's the silence that is trying to teach somebody a lesson, which becomes very negative in itself. So there is a moment, say, in conflict where we can have silence, where we're trying to work things out in the best possible way, and our intentions are to work through things and then present ourselves in a better way. That's healing as well. That means we want to heal out of our conflicts. But when we have the shutting out thing that we do, and we try to shut people out and use the silent treatment, so to speak, that's when it becomes toxic. Then our thoughts become toxic, because in that silence we're not trying to work anything out, but we're trying to say that we're correct, we're right. And our point of view shifts to us being correct and somebody else being wrong. That becomes toxic to the mind as well, because that becomes your own movie that's going on and on and on. So contemplate if you're using silence in the correct way or not. If you're using silence to heal, to contemplate, to overcome, to give a moment of space and those kind of things, great, you're using it in the correct manner and you're using it for healing. But if you're using it to shut somebody out, to teach somebody a lesson and all those kind of things, then you're using it in a harmful way, and that won't heal any wounds. So contemplate that, because you'll be very surprised, and most people are, once we speak about these things out in the open, of how we're using our silence. Because silence can be very deadly, or silence can truly be the healer. Namaste.